Balatonboglár.
At first sight, you won't be able to find it on the globe, and for the first search on Google you will see that this is a town in Hungary, in Somogy County, at the south part of Lake Balaton. The population is 5798 and the area of the town is 32 square kilometers, approachable by car from the nearby highway, by train, by bus, optionally by bike, and during summer by boat. Those who are more informed know that the famous BB wines and champagnes come from here, and the biggest grape harvest festival take place here, where people tasting the great wines and listening the free concerts for 5 days. Those who are know even more will remember to the Gömkilátó viewpoint on the Várdomb Hill and to the Platon Beach, which is the city's biggest free beach and offers the most services. Only those people know the town better than these who are spending them holiday here years ago. But if you ask them why do they do this, they will answer, it's simple, because it's good to be here. In Balatonboglár, surrounded by hills full of grapes, there is a little bit of everything which is adorable. Long promenades next to the lake, long piers on the water, exciting paths going up to the Várdomb Hill, the park of Kápolna Hill with the popping up panorama, which shows you every time something different from the beautiful lake. If I had to characterize the town in one word, it would be friendly. No skyscrapers, big hotels, busy roads. Instead of these, there are everything what make it livable. Cozy restaurants, places to shop and relax, a sports center with swimming pool, a fitness club for those who want to exercise, and a help center if you need any kind of cure. Since it is a waterfront town, there is a port and a yacht club. About the accommodations, there are guest houses, private accommodations, and the most beautiful camping of the lake. The winter in Balatonboglár is only familiar for those who live here or coming for some ice skating on the frozen lake. The spring, with the resurgent nature, attract more people to spend a refreshing weekend here. Of course, since Balatonboglár is a waterfront town, the best part of the year is summer here. There are not so many places like this where you can find this variety of beaches. The vintage feeling of Kodály Beach, the Fiumei Beach with its beautiful green grass, the Sziget Beach with its exciting location, and the huge Platon Beach with its high-volume services such as the Buborék Aquapark, the Balaton Playground, and several sports tracks and beach buffets what are making it one of the best beaches at Lake Balaton. And least, but not last, the beach at Bolyaköz, which goes on the Jankovics district with its tunnel made from plane trees on the 800 meters long beach promenade, which is a perfect spot for long romantic walks even in the autumn. And about the autumn, this season is maybe also the most beautiful here due to the falling plane trees turning the town into a colorful wonderland. The variety of programs in Balatonboglár has a way more higher volume than the towns with similar population. Due to the local event organizers and civil organizations, there are barely a few weeks where there isn't any exciting happening. A series of cultural events starts with the traditional spring festival, and when Pentecost comes, more than 1,000 children dancing at Meta Festival. and in the summer all kinds of cultural events can be found in the town, such as exhibitions in the chapels and cellars, organ concerts in the Catholic Church, choir concerts in the Evangelic Church which has great acoustics, theater and cinema in the Kultkikötő, or fish soup cooking under the plane trees. And if everything goes well, some open salsa dance in the Platon Square. But there are different kinds of events here, which has the interests of the whole country. Since people who participate Balatonátosach, which is a big swimming event across the lake, arriving and celebrating here. Jazz and the Wine Festival take place here, and bands and musicians come here from over 30 countries to play world music on Balaton Festival, and also the famous Grapes Harvest Festival, which has been mentioned before, turns the majority of the waterfront part of the town into an entertaining center. Actually, there are two harvest festivals in the town. The other one is in September, when dancers going around the town by tractors and dog carts and calling locals or those tourists who enjoy the beauties of the after season to join them. And in October there is the Pumpkin Lantern Festival in Szőlőskislak, when the lots of creative lantern shines in the night. Then later the time of inner activities arrives with jazz clubs, concerts and other cultural events. Balatonboglár does not hibernate during the winter. Balatonboglár is a home for those who love sports. This is where the National Handball Academy plays, where hundreds of young students learn how to be a professional. But there is also a big sports center with swimming pool. One of the best outdoor gym of the country can be found here, and there is a good fitness club that satisfies all requirements. At the waterfront area, sandy and gummy tracks waiting for people. There is also a tennis centrum with a great location, and if somebody wants to go for a run in the sunset, there are plenty of great spots to do it. The town isn't only buildings and landscapes, but there are also people living there who are as important as anything else. Balatonboglár is a safe place in this crazy world, where the people's main values are hospitality and togetherness. In this small city where only 6,000 people live, there are several sports teams, civil organizations, children and senior folk dance groups, and the famous festival choir. In the last minutes you heard a lot about Balatonboglár, but there are things in life what you have to feel and experience, and this is the spirit and the hospitable atmosphere of the town. The long night talks in the Borudvar, the sounds of the harbor, a coffee next to the lake to catch a fish, a lovely walk in the Elizabeth Park, the view from Gömkilátó to sailing to the sunset, and many other things are all of a drop of honey from the heaven. This is Balatonboglár. It's good to be here.